Yo, what's good, y'all? We are back with yet another one. So it's gonna be a good one. Stay tuned. Let's get right into it. All right. Shout out to Arcas right here. He went to Whitney Plantation. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. Let's play it. See what's going on here.
You black and American,
Hold on, hold on.
stand up for something, man. This is the roots of what America do to you, man. Praise to these people that was not but to just be enslaved, bro. It's a lot of black people that's content. It's a lot of people that wanted to be enslaved and wanted to live by these rules that ain't really rules. It's commands that other people telling you what to do. But this is why we just naturally have that revolutionary, don't want to follow no rules type energy,
Yo,
because shit is deep in your roots, nigga. It's in your blood.
indeed. It really is. But this is crazy.
Look at them. Shout out to these people. This is why y'all free today, man. Follow your own intuition, man. Do what you came here to do. Don't listen to nobody telling you what you should do. On this planet, do what you came here to do.
You right. You is right.
Peace.
This is sad.
So we on the Whitney plantation, right? I just walked in.
Now I don't know why they even have this, but that's crazy, right? But I'm sending peace, to all of their souls, for real. That is sad. That is just tough. We live on a free planet, and you gotta go through stuff like that. Sad.
In this church, we already got slave ushers, right? Slave ushers. Let's go up to the front, man. Let's go to the front. Y'all want to
This is
praise the Lord?
crazy. Like this planet has so much abundance, so much abundance. And we we are struggling. How are we struggling on a planet that gives so much? Y'all ever thought of that? Like that is insane. Like planet is abundant. It's abundance of a lot of stuff on this planet. We're still struggling. How? How are we still struggling?
Lord,
It's
right?
crazy.
Let's praise the Lord, man. Slave ushers, little kids, man.
Sad.
They go out in the field and they
Like,
collect.
why do we have to? Why do we even have to go through stuff like this right here? If the planet has so much abundance, this is sad.
When you out in the field and you see like when they picking shit and they see gold and all that stuff in the fields, you gotta turn it into the bucket. Before they had dollars, it was gold, silver, anything they pass around the bucket, whatever the slaves found, turn it into a bucket, give it to the slave master. Keep all you slaves in line, man. Y'all take a look at this jail they had on the slave plantation, bro. This is literally a jail on the plantation, Whitney Plantation in Louisiana. What the hell is all rusted out? Oh my goodness.
No bad, no bad or
This where
nothing.
they make you believe in Jesus at. They used to use this for auction, to auction off slaves and all kind of shit. Wow. You ain't getting out of this. You ain't getting out of this, my guy. What is it? What are these for? What the hell? Shout out to all the kids, man, that fought, man. Got crystals on their neck, man. Come on, man. Shout out to all the kids that fought in the slave revolt, man. This happened all over the South, but this specifically this New Orleans, the St. John Parish, St. John the Baptist Parish, man. Shout out to all these kids, bro. Shout out to all these kids, man. It was over 2,200 kids that died in this revolt in New Orleans, man. 2,200 kids. They had these kids in war. Nobody was about to be enslaved, bro. Shout out to these kids, man.
That's real.
Shout out to these kids.
Shout out to them, for real.
Huge
They
ass
fought.
plantation, man.
For real, for real.
I don't know if y'all see over that shit, but go for how long?
Just miles and miles, like non-stop. They said it's over 90 acres of just field land. When we drove, it's just nothing but field.
Imagine walking in that.
Corn. Who the hell eat corn this goddamn much?
You see the paths, like everybody had a assigned path that send you out here in groups. And you have to walk do your line.
Do your line for miles. For miles. Master, I'm tired. Keep that motherfucker going. Master, I'm tired, man. I done did about 20 miles a day. Who eat this much corn?
That's sad. That is so sad.
Get my money up.
And that ain't no
Imagine walking in that, y'all, for that long. Hot. I couldn't have been in that time. I ain't gonna. They would have to get me. Cause no. I'm trying to kill everybody. In GTA. In GTA.
Imagine running through that motherfucker.
trying to escape, and you just getting sharded up.
Shout out to the Maroons, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that had to go through this right here and had to, suffer like that. That is sad, man. For real. So, shout out to Outcast for showing this video here.
So, y'all remember right before X asked, he said, if somebody did it, it's Drake. And you see this post right here by Ryan Garcia that just got made today, saying that Drake killed X, right? We know this is all industry gimmicks, but it's all, they always gonna tell you the truth with a lie, right? Then you got this man Ski Mask right here, like, whoever believed this stupid too deep into the YouTube conspiracy, right? Of course, somebody who majorly profited off of this man's demise is gonna say that. Now, I know I don't know this. I ain't never met, bro. That's your brother. If you ever run across this video, Ski, but you might think that. But me knowing how you get sanctioned into this industry, you know better. This is deflecting. This is deflecting, bro. Because why would X vouch on this himself if it wasn't what's going on? Check this interview out. He basically calling X stupid. Ski Mask is called X stupid.
But otherwise, it's like you tried to sacrifice me, bro. You tried to sacrifice me. You can put that. You can put that as the caption if you want.
So X a conspiracy theorist
too, right? The nigga tried to sacrifice me. Because look at it this way. I'm in jail. I had a PBL charge. I'm facing life. Now, that's what nobody realized. I was facing life.
So he's saying that what they saying is a conspiracy, basically. It's something we don't know about Ski Mask, man. I don't know. It's something we don't know. He hushing, like, shh. It's like they pay him to tweet that.
I'm facing life. Which was one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody love Drake, bro. Everybody love Drake. I still respect the nigga for his music. You know what I'm saying? I just can't respect what he did to me. You feel me?
Right.
Everybody love Drake, bro. Do you think he deliberately did it, or maybe like? Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. And I'm not gonna say no names, nigga.
Do it sound like he lying?
Hit me up. Not only a DJ, My manager at the time hit me up, said, yo, this nigga Drake hit us up and he wants to talk to you. He said he watched the interview, he fucks with you. Bro, on God, bro, on my fucking life, bro, my mom, bro. On my mom, fam. These
He
niggas
just
hit me
bossing
up
on
and
his
said
mama.
this shit, bro. Nigga, I love, bro. Nigga, all I had, bro, at a point, all I had was my mom and Ski. This is all
Ski, you
I had.
knew what's
At a
up. He
point,
probably
all I
was
had was
venting
my
to
mom and
you.
Ski. And my mom wasn't physically around. You know what I'm saying? So, on my mom.
I want to see the rest of that interview. That's the X interview with DJ Academics he did a long time ago, man. But if y'all think this know how the industry working as far as, if y'all don't think he bit them lyrics, he bit them lyrics. But on top of biting them lyrics, right? You notice Drake wasn't on all this when it first went down. But now that the case is over, the shooters is indicted, and you got your secret society brothers to cover up the pay. If y'all don't know how this judicial system works, there's nothing justice about it. If you have connections, you got off. How do you think Ugly God's not in jail for a body right now? He running around doing shows, and he killed a man Grand Theft Auto, right? But X told you if something happened to him, it was Drake. You think
He
this
did
just
say that.
promotion? Why would a nigga put all this energy on him? Then you gotta think about it. Drake is like, I don't know what religion he in, but this man, if he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive. Remember, he was on live dissing, bro. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. X had 50K in his bag that day. 50,000. Then he make a talk. Do y'all remember this song? Then y'all don't put no key to it because who listening to this shit?
That's
Nobody.
real though.
Maybe
That is.
a
He is so right. Who was really listening to Shot Him in Daylight? Shot Him in Daylight. What? Come on, man. Drake, you know what you're doing. Honestly, I feel like he did it. I don't care. And Ski was paid to be quiet. That's how I feel. Okay? I feel like that's something Drake would do. It's like, I don't know. He give off that vibe.
college who go to a party and he just jump into some music because he heard it everywhere. But nobody is truly listening to this that has a serious mind, bro. That has a critical mind. Shot him in daylight. Shot him in daylight. Shot him in daylight. Shot him in daylight. Mind you, this dude 30 years old. Drake's 40. Drake about 80 years old right now, bro. Nigga been rapping since 03. Whenever bruh start rapping, these niggas is cooked. Usurping the energy, fam. And it ain't just Drake, bro. Don't just try to blame it all on bro. This whole industry. Cause he got in when he was a kid. Drake got in sanctioned in when he was a kid too. Degrassi. So it's like, if y'all don't think this shit be really happening, but X sold out too.
He did. I feel like X sold out too, but I feel like he sold out for a greater reason though. Like I feel like he just wanted to see how it was, and then, he started speaking lies the truth, and they got him. That's just how it went. That's how I
Give these
feel.
people permission to kill you when you
Yeah.
try to play in their games, bro. When you conform to their games. So y'all be careful out here in these industries. Y'all be careful out here in these industries because
It's
to this
like a
day,
it's like a win-lose situation, you know? You can get all the money and all that, but if you start speaking out, that's when they get you. Because they don't like that.
that footage is so weird with X passing, bro. If y'all pay attention to that footage of X passing, there ain't no blood. If you get shit splat, like, you supposed to see, like, shit everywhere, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying, like, if you get shot, it can't go straight through. But, like, it was no blood, no nothing. It's like the bullets were frozen or something. Like, they were, like, it's like he got shot with a certain type of bullet, like a poison or something. Like, I don't know. That video is just very eerie. Ever since that video came out, I remember the day it came out, 2018, my stomach dropped when I seen it. This was before they desensitized everybody on the internet. And everybody was sick seeing that video. But I'm not saying Red Leak and whatever them websites, Red Live, and But them websites been out. But I'm saying, bro, the masses now, they see a body drop online. Like, you see everybody running to look at the little jet footage. Everybody want to see somebody get dropped. Like, it's a sick world, bro. Demons are on this earth right now. Like, if there's any time.
Yeah. Whatever way they took him out, they definitely brought the poison because it wasn't no blood. We ain't see no blood. If y'all seen that, y'all know it was no blood. They definitely poisoned him or something like that.
Spiritual warfare, y'all need to tighten up. I know I be saying like about the Christian thing and how like religions all tie back to certain texts and things of that nature, but I never said there's nothing wrong with religion. I'd rather you be a Christian than to be out here just dangling right now. Because, bro, the energy is crazy right now. You gotta get right, man. However you work your way back to the God, creator of the universe, do that. But Drake and them, they are pushing for the other team, man. That's it.
Why would they put a giant dragon on top of New York City Empire State Building? Is this a message? The reason why they put that dragon on an Empire building is because the Dragon Empire controls this matrix. How long have we been hearing about Draconians, reptilians, the lizard people? We've been hearing about these stories for a long time. They're about to show you that they really do exist. Let me give you a reminder of what year we are living in. 2024, which is the year of the dragon. So you mean to tell me it's the year of the dragon and they just put a dragon on an Empire State Building in New York City? Once you follow the breadcrumbs and start connecting the dots, they're trying to tell you who really controls this planet. 2024 is all about wealth, abundance, and making your dreams manifest. The Empire State Building is all about financial power. The Empire Building have 102 stories. 102, which is number 3. You ever ask yourself, why do they call skyscrapers stories? The definition of a story, an account of imaginary or real people, events, told for entertainment. So a story is just entertainment. It's not real. But yet, every time you go on a skyscraper and each floor you go to, they say, I'm on another story. So it's 102 stories on the Empire State Building. And yet they put the dragon on top of this building. That means the story is over. The Matrix is just a make-believe story. You can call them Draconians, reptilians, lizard people. They come from the star constellation of Draco. They came here and took over our whole reality. Once they came here, they removed all kind of real spiritual knowledge. And they just gave us fairy tales. The reason why the truth is being exposed in 2024 is because their time is up. They are really at the end of their cycle. Their make-believe stories don't work no more. Why would they put a giant dragon on top?
Time's definitely up. So.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but your ability to create the reality you want is directly determined by your ability to experience its opposite. Saving money will have you feeling broke while it's actually making you rich. Setting boundaries will have you feeling alone while you're actually creating new, healthy relationships in your life. Digging up your trauma will have you feeling broken while it's actually healing you. Working out has you feeling weak while it's really making you strong. Learning something new makes you feel dumb while it's making you more intelligent. Saying affirmations might feel like lying to yourself, but you're actually speaking your future into existence. Your ability to attain the thing you want is directly correlated to how willing you are to experience its opposite. Search Inner Tune affirmations in the App Store and get exclusive access to Inner Tune, because when it feels like a lie, that means it's actually working. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your ability to create
your berry kingdom is very, very good for actually inciting and stimulating and regrowing or regenerating damaged nerves. So berries. Get your anthocyanins in. Get your melanin from your fruit in. That will help actually repair the nerves, y'all. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, mulberries, juniper berries. Go berry crazy. Berries. Berries is your highest neurological food on planet Earth. Your berry kingdom is very, very.
Have you ever wanted to meditate outside and ground in sun gaze, but was just too annoyed by the bugs and insects? Now, this is a common problem that a lot of people go through, especially the mosquitoes. They're the worst. Burning of mugwort leaf repels insects. In ancient times, the Buddhist monks would burn mugwort so they could meditate without any distractions. Flies, mosquitoes, moths, and even mice hate mugwort. And I'm sure it repels other insects that may not even be on this list. Most aren't aware of how versatile mugwort really is. Mugwort is great for astral projection as well as lucid dreaming. You can make teas out of the mugwort and drink them before bedtime, and it's also a herb that can be blended up and smoked as well. Mugwort is also great for removing negative energy, which means you can cleanse your crystals and magical tools with it. I remember one of the first times I was introduced to mugwort, the lady at the crystal store told me to put it under my pillow. She told me, be careful. She said, use it under your pillow and it will enhance your lucid dreams. And I tried it and wow. Most aren't aware that mugwort is connected to the goddess Bastet. The scientific name for mugwort is Artemisia vulgaris, which is actually named after the Greek goddess Artemis. Artemis is portrayed as the Greek goddess of the moon. The story of Artemis actually came from Bastet. This means the ancients felt the mugwort herb embodied the essence of divine feminine energy. I highly recommend getting mugwort to enhance your journey to enlightenment. For high quality mugwort, click the link and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. Every 8 minutes and 30 seconds that you sit in the sun, you receive a cosmic download. Grounding supercharges your electromagnetic aura field and strengthens your astral body. So don't let annoying insects keep you from grounding and receiving that photon energy. Get your mugwort. Peace, love, and light to everyone. Have you ever wanted to meditate?
I am Mr. Beast. We are like a legion. We are one. We are many.
Did you see Mr. Beast, the guy Chris, transitioning?
That's super viral right now.
I have a theory. My theory is that like someone had to do it. Whether it's Beast, Chandler, or Chris, somebody had to do it.
For what purpose?
What do you mean? Beast is like the biggest YouTuber ever with the young audience.
So you're saying it was like to protect the channel?
Protect channel, just level up in life, just secure his everything. Like, hey, Beast, you want to become a woman? Or like someone on your team has to become a woman? I'll just make Vince do it. Or I'd make you do it.
I am Mr. Beast. We are
You got a
like...
point. You got a point, because he finna have all those subscribers and all that, you know. I come down to him like that. You know?
There's this video that I see on TikTok. You know how campfires, they kind of give off like a glare?
Yeah.
There was this grandpa holding his grandchild.
Yeah?
He was dancing around. The person on the opposite side of the campfire was taking a video. A lot of people are saying that it's the glare from the campfire, but the thing is, the child points out something dancing next to him in the video. So,
let me see.
And it follows him. The caption is, "This is so scary. I know y'all see that thing following him."
Let me see.
Just wait. You see that?
Oh,
don't look and just keep watching. Bam. It's like dancing.
Yo, it has horns.
Yeah. Look. And then oh
my
bam.
god.
Look, and the baby will point it out.
That's crazy.
Yo, what the?
Now it's here. Look, the baby's looking at it. Look. He said, "Gamma, stop." And points at it. Fam.
Oh my god.
Look. There's this video that I see on TikTok. You know how campfire.
Babies really be like saying stuff.
People who expose the truth.
Intestines, your stomach, all can be present here. The state of your stomach can be present in your nose. Your whole intestines can be seen on your forehead. And a secret spot a lot of people don't know about is the center line of the forehead. Now, this area of the face is very interesting. Here along my forehead, it corresponds to no organ. It is basically a hologram that exists by itself. Like how I told you, my hands is a hologram for my whole body. My ears is a hologram for my whole body. Guys, this area here is a hologram for the spirit. It is not a hologram for your body. This whole area is a hologram for the consciousness, for spirit. So a way of you accessing spirit, the way of you accessing your third eye, this spiritual energy is to engage this center line. Now, a lot of Muslims, believe it or not, Muslims, they might not know it, but they're engaging in ancient forms of meditation. A Muslim will usually pray like this. He will get on his knees, make contact with the floor, and put his forehead on the ground. Now, the way that the human body works, anytime you put pressure, anytime you create circulation, you engage that organ, you engage that area of the body. So right now, as I'm putting forehead, this center line on the ground. I'm basically stimulating this psychic area of my body. I'm basically encouraging my body to get into a meditative state.
People who expose
This matrix is falling apart so fast, but the people that control this world, they don't want to tell the people because they know everyone will panic once they realize we don't have no more time left. That's why it seems like time is moving fast for some people, but for other people, time is slowing down. If time is moving fast for you, that means you have a high vibration. If time is moving slow for you, you have a low vibration. But if you are one of those people that feel like time is not moving at all, that means you are stuck in an infinite loop of reincarnating back into the matrix. I receive a lot of comments asking me questions about UFOs, demons, and aliens. The reason why I can't answer all your questions is because I don't live in the matrix.
A lot of questions about UFOs, aliens, spirits. When is the world going to end? I just want to say this is the image of where I live at. I live deep in the rainforest, off the grid. So I really don't have a lot of time to answer everyone's questions. That's why I wrote the ebook. If you check out the ebook, everything is in there.
Just remember, I'm using TikTok, so we don't have freedom of speech or free thinking on this platform. If you say something they don't like, they will take down your video. That's why I wrote this ebook. If you want to know more about UFO.
Would you eat this? This is lab-grown meat that is 3D printed into the shape of a steak. But the controversial part is that not enough testing has been done on it to fully understand its long-term side effects. The meat itself is grown from real animal stem cells that were replicated in a process called culturing. So for all types of meat, from beef to even fish, has been 3D printed.
What's crazy is that some of y'all are actually eating this. All I'm saying is, this diabolical machine is not stopping nothing. Hey, remember when they said they're gonna change Chick-fil-A's meat? And then specified that Chick-fil-A will no longer serve antibiotic-free chicken. But despite knowing this information, it'll still be packed regardless. But the problem is, these days it's hard to find real food. So I have a full shopping guide you can download directly to your phone. It tells you everything not to eat and where to find all the best food. Just click this link and it'll take you directly to it. Y'all stay healthy, man. Love y'all.
Some people are so poor that all they have is money. You didn't catch that. Some people are so poor that all they have is money.
Facts.
So when you don't have good relationships, when you don't have harmony and balance with others, when you don't have a sense of purpose, when what you do is hurting people for personal gain, not helping people, if what you do to make change does not make change, I don't care how many dollar signs or commas you have in your bank account, if all you have is money and you don't have good relations with your family, a connection to God and your purpose, and you are doing right to earn your money, then at the end of the day, you are much poorer than what you think you are. So that's a good concept to look at. However, your pocket does affect your mind. So if the spirit or attitude or disposition of a person doesn't have, or money doesn't have any impact on it, why in 1929, whenever the American economy collapsed, why do they call it the Great Depression? Well, some people are so poor that all they have.
About that too, though. You still gotta have to, some kind of revenue, Not having nothing is, man, y'all know that feeling.
The Boeing CEO just got grilled about all the conspiracies and whistleblowers and safety concerns and everything that's been happening. This is wild. Just watch this.
I think the truth is, Mr. Calhoun, you're not focused on safety. You're not focused on quality. You're not focused on transparency. All of this is in the record, but I think actually you're focused on exactly what you were hired to do, which is that you're cutting corners. You are eliminating safety procedures. You are sticking it to your employees. You are cutting back jobs because you're trying to squeeze every piece of profit you can out of this country. This company. You're strip mining it. You're strip mining Boeing. It was one of the greatest American companies ever. And you are strip mining it for profit, shareholder value, and you're being rewarded for it. You got a huge raise, a huge increase. So it's working out great for you. For the American people, they're in danger. For your workers, they're in peril. For your whistleblowers, they literally fear for their lives, but you're getting compensated like never before. Don't you think maybe your priorities are misplaced here? I mean, don't you think maybe it's time to get back to focusing on making quality planes and paying your workers well and taking care of the little guys who got you to where you are? That's not a rhetorical question.
Senator, I don't recognize any of the Boeing you described.
You don't recognize the Boeing that has airplanes falling?
Trippie Redd is Orlando Brown. He was on this interview with Funny Market
They do
asking
look
if he
alike
wants
too.
to be somebody
Crazy.
else. This is where at first he didn't really say too much, but as they started speaking more about it, he said that he created Orlando Brown, who was famous being on this Disney show.
But you've been you for a long time. Do you be like, damn, I want to be somebody else?
No, maybe though. It would be kind of crazy to put my feet in somebody else's shoes.
But do you feel like you would still be like create another you, or you be like, damn, I already did that?
Like create another Trippie Redd?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I had already created Orlando Brown too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that he says he's playing characters in the end here and said that's me in terms of he is Orlando Brown. Do you think he's actually being for real?
Is that something to talk about? How is that?
You know.
Disney Channel?
I be playing characters.
Oh, they say y'all favor each other?
That's me.
Damn.
Trippie Redd is Orlando Brown. He was on this interview.
Go to Google. Seriously, go to Google and type in Great Fire of and then input your city. Matter of fact, input any city. You know what you're going to find? You're going to find that there was a big fire in every major city in the United States in the late 18 to early 1900s. Why, you ask? It's a good question. It's not by coincidence, and you best believe a lot of history was destroyed in those fires. And it's crazy, because we hear about all these ancient societies that had all this advanced technologies. Where did it all go? How did it all just disappear?
All of these buildings all around here, as I told in class last night, they're ancient. There's a whole city underneath this city. They've been and burned all the major cities, the major energy centers.
We burned almost every physical book in the country.
This was the controllers trying to utilize leftover technology.
How did they build it?
There is nothing new under the sun. What happened to the Tartarian Empire? Imagine how pyramids were built. All
Go to Google.
That is true. There's nothing new under the sun. So
when you black in America and you stand up for something, man,
you seen this.
This is the roots of what America do to you, man.
This is crazy, man.
Praise to these people that was not about to just be enslaved, bro.
I feel like
it's a lot of black people that's content. It's a lot of people that wanted to be enslaved and wanted to live by these rules that ain't really rules. It's commands that other people telling you what to do.
Right.
But this is why we just naturally have that revolutionary
control.
Don't want to follow no rules type energy. Because shit is deep in your roots, nigga. It's in your blood. It's the leader, man. The leader. Shout out to these people. This is why y'all free today, man. Follow your own intuition, man. Do what you can here to do. Don't listen to nobody telling you what you should do. On this planet, do what you came here to do. Peace. When you black...
Bro, this is crazy.
America doesn't want to hear your thoughts on Jesus, and, you know, keep that stuff at home.
We couldn't say, oh my God. We couldn't say JC. We couldn't say G. My son, you know, I know. Yeah, a lot of we could say G's. You could say G's, but not God, sus. Yes, yeah. Unless you were praising him, and then you could say.
It's issue with sin. It makes us, our sin that's in us makes us do those things. And the only salvation for this sin is the gospel. The only way to really cure that what's on the inside is understanding that Jesus Christ died for our sins. And so to me, on a micro level, it's understanding.
Nope, and just like that, we lost him. And in second, I gotta thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. This day means so much more than putting on this dream jacket. In many ways.
If we all follow the teachings of Christ, the whole system would crash, and we would turn up as humanity. The main teachings of Christ was the laws of nature and love. They gonna continue to hide the truth from you, bro. That's crazy. I'm doing Bible study every Wednesday at 7:30 in my Discord.
We are now shifting into our golden bodies, okay? We are children of the sun. Is it just me, or have anyone else noticed the dimensions and the timelines merging and energy fluctuations and the shift feeling intense? It's very difficult to explain, but when I astral project or lucid dream, things feel a lot more fused. You can literally feel the world synchronized. Typically, whenever I fly, whether it's in a lucid dream or in an astral projection experience, what I normally feel is I feel energy in my solar plexus chakra, basically in my solar plexus region, right? I feel that same energy during my waking reality now, that same energy that surges through me, that allows me to defy gravity and shift the polarity of my body to lift up and fly and levitate. I feel that energy now during my waking reality as well. I don't know about y'all, but I can literally feel myself being upgraded. This is why the decisions we make while this cosmic energy is coming in will determine if we activate or if we don't activate, whether we go to the 5D or whether we stay to the 3D. Everyone should be exercising. Everyone should be ensuring that they're hydrated, eating fruits and vegetables rich in H3O2. No virus could survive in a high alkaline environment. It's imperative that you ensure all parasitic organisms are removed from you. Remaining holistic, mentally, spiritually, and physically is the most important during this age of awakening. This is why there's so many attacks on our food, as well as the sun simulators and other things that are going into play to stagnate this ascension process. Continue to avoid all distractions from making you think outside yourself and continue to focus on elevation. Continue to go in nature, plant your feet in the soil, sun gaze, continue to actually let those ionized particles transform you, because that's exactly what it's doing. It's transforming you and it's mutating you. All right. You're being upgraded as we speak. There are more ancient memories coming to me, more time dilations. I'm noticing more glitches in the matrix. I'm noticing more shadow apparitions and beings out the corner of my eye. I'm noticing my psychic abilities are increasing. I'm saying things right before people are about to say them, or knowing exactly when people are about to say certain things. I'm seeing a lot more repeating numbers like 444s and 333s, and time has been speeding up like crazy. A day feel like it's only 16 hours instead of 24 now. These are all ascension symptoms, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are noticing these things. I'm here to tell you that you're not crazy. You're not losing your mind. The whole world is going through a terraforming process. The whole planet is transitioning, and what's happening is you're transitioning with it. A lot of other individuals, however, are stuck in a fixed position reality. They're stuck in a 3D. They don't notice the changes around them. So they consider you crazy. They think you're losing your mind. You're not. I'm here to tell you that you're one of those chosen that can see everything transitioning and changing around you, while other individuals are stuck in that fixed position reality. You're Neo in the Matrix. We are now.
I agree. Let me know if y'all agree with that, and let me know, what dimension do you feel like you are in? Are you in the third dimension? Are you in the fourth dimension? Or are you in the fifth dimension? Be honest with yourself. What do you think you are right now? Honestly, I don't think I'm in the third dimension. You know, sometimes my mind just be somewhere else. So I would say I'm getting close to the fifth dimension. I would say fourth dimension, because I'm definitely not in the third dimension. Let me know in the comments though.
Jesus never existed. Yahweh is the inhale and exhale of the breath. When you breathe in, that's Yah. When you breathe out, that's Way. That's why the Bible says God breathes life into the nostrils of man. God is the consciousness. The word Yahweh in Hebrew is the human body. Spirit in Latin is breath. The Holy Spirit is the holy breath, which activates the Kundalini, which is the resurrection. Res is resh, meaning head. erection, raising the erection through the Holy Spirit, the Kundalini awakening of the pineal gland. Jesus in Latin is you are us. Jesus in French is I am. Tithing is not giving the 10% of your income to the church. It means give the 10% of your mind, your ego, into the subconscious mind, the 90%. You do this through profound meditation. The church has literalized this so that they can make a business out of the Bible. This is how you meet the Lord in the air, and this is why Moses has to go on a mountain, because it represents raising your consciousness to a higher level to reach the higher self, which is the Lord. This book is currently on sale. Use code WISDOM for 40% off. This will be ending today. Thank you for 1 million followers.
Jesus said the kingdom of God is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. See, if a person is manifesting their full athletic ability, they're in a physical heaven. But a person paralyzed from the neck down is in a physical hell. Someone that has a newborn baby is in an emotional heaven, but when someone you love dies, that's an emotional hell. If you don't know how to read or write, you're in a mental hell. But if you have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you are in a mental heaven. You didn't have to die to get these. These are two opposite extremes that exist right here, right now. It's a state of mind, state of being. It's a condition of life. So when it comes to the poverty of thought, when you attach those negative thought processes called envy, jealousy, gossip, do you know that it takes more energy to process a negative thought than it does to process a positive thought? Look at the difference whenever you are in an environment where there's joy and laughter. You feel lighter and you leave with energy. But when you go to an environment where the people are negative or sad or talking down, you leave zapped. Jesus said the kingdom of God is within you.
Stop. Please stop. If you're in America, stop. I'm going to show you a video. And I do think something's going to happen in America. I looked in the comment section. I don't know what town this is. If anyone knows what town this is, please write in the comments. But if you have a town like this and there's military equipment being sent to a small town, remember I said I think there might be an attack. This looks like war preparation. What is war equipment doing in a small town? And I'll give you my speculation after.
Guys, major update. You guys want proof about the military vehicles that are being brought into this small town? I'm telling you, they're being brought in by truck, they're being brought in by shipping container, and we need to know why. What would military vehicles be used for in a small town? I'm confused. Is anyone else seeing vehicles like this being brought in to a town near you? We need answers.
Now this is the page. If you want to go to his page and stay updated to maybe him keep posting what's going on in that town, that's the page. But I'm going to tell you why this bothers me. And this is speculation, this is opinion, this is not misinformation, this is my own thoughts. TikTok. Now with the upcoming economic market showing red flags the way it is, and you guys hear me say this a lot with the 1 year, 2 year, and then you're seeing submarines, Russian submarines and destroyer ships off the coast of Havana. You have the Saudi Arabia's detaching from the petrodollar, which is up, that contract's up, which is again devaluing the strength of the dollar. If you don't know, whenever a major backed currency, a world reserve currency, loses its value, there is a major war that ensues after. Go back through history. I'm not trying to convince you of something that is a brand new idea. And then you go through the history of an event that happens that sparks World War II, Pearl Harbor. An event that sparks the Iraqi War, 9/11. What do you guys think is going to come up to spark the idea to get the American public backing us entering a war? I mean, I'm just going with history. Things that have happened. Patterns that repeat. And then you have the news telling you guys that 18-year-old to 26-year-olds are automatically issued into the draft. So this is not me fear-mongering. I'm just telling you. Now you're having a whole bunch of equipment go to a small town if I was part of that small town, I'll get the fuck out. Because if you know anything about Project Northwoods, which has been used on us multiple times, then you already know what I'm going to say next. But hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't know nothing.
Why do they got
no
that?
more than you. Piece of God. Stop. Please stop.
Like, why do they really have that? Like, something going on.
The diabolical truth about hamburger meat they don't want you to know.
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is 2,000 pounds approximately of meat that's coming in from a boning facility.
The meat in these boxes comes from many different animals and many different places.
Man.
Some is even from overseas. All of it is ground together to make the juicy hamburger Americans love.
Nasty.
Hamburger used to be the scraps left over from butchering just one cow. But a significant change has occurred. Now, parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one animal and grind it up and make ground beef from just one animal, we're including only the bacteria from one animal. But if we take the meat from 1,000 different animals and grind that together,
1,000.
we're pooling the bacteria from 1,000 different animals.
1,000?
So explain this to me. How many different cows would be in one burger?
Well, I suspect that there are hundreds or even thousands of animals.
He said cows,
that
not
contribute to a
animals. How many
single
cows is in that? I know y'all seen how great that hamburger meat was. They be putting red 40 in the meat to make it look more fresh and appealing to your eye. I don't know about you, but I know about me. I ain't eating no hamburger meat. I expose a lot of your favorite food brands in my ebook. A lot of the things that you eating got sneaky ingredients in it that's actually harming you. Comment real so I can send you the link to my ebook.
So now, archaeologists just found a description of the Simpsons characters
man?
over 3,000 years ago in an Egyptian mummy tomb. And you know, considering everything surrounding the Simpsons on, you know, how they be getting their predictions right, yeah, that sounds about right. Now that brings me to the question, where did the Simpsons originate from? Because this was like 3,000 years ago. Is that Margaret? The TV show is only like 20 years old. Gang, seriously, the whole storyline behind the Simpsons is a mystery. Yep, and now we find the 3,000-year-old hieroglyphs that came from the Simpsons. Yeah, Margaret. Especially when we seeing parts of the episode take place in real life. Yep, go ahead, call Scooby-Doo and the gang, because we have a mystery.
Scooby-Doo.
Y'all let me know in the comments though. What y'all think about
He
this?
said call Scooby-Doo in the gang. That was funny.
You know the drink Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
Do you know the actual true backstory on the girl? The whole backstory of the Shirley Temple was with a little girl who was like for a lot of money back then.
Oh.
Because she was born during the Great Depression. Her family's trying to come up with any money she can. So she was in the TV, movie, like actor business,
Yeah,
right?
she was in the Hollywood scene,
exactly,
right?
yeah. Whatever roles that they were giving out, like she had to do obviously the weird stuff too. Her family. Yeah, we'll take it. $1,000, we'll take it. Use Shirley as a... And one of the movies that she was in, I think it was War Babies. They were kids acting as adults. And her role in that was a female... She was like first grade, second grade doing this.
They're making her do that.
And you know like how back then adults would treat if they misbehaved really weird.
Oh.
They had this thing called the black box. You know what? Take a wild guess what the black box.
They've been hiding technologies like crazy, suppressing them. There's no way you could tell me in the 21st century on planet Earth, with the amount of geniuses that we have walking around, that we're still driving around in combustion engines and launching rockets and satellites into space using chemical propellants, basically controlled explosions to get into space. Are you kidding me? We're using combustion engines in the 21st century? I gotta get on a plane in Miami and fly for 38 hours just to get to Cambodia. Why is it taking me 38 hours of my life to go from point A to point B on this planet? When we had the supersonic transport back in the 80s, you can go from New York to London in less than 3 hours. And now it's the 21st century and we've gone backwards from that?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Planes flying at 400 or 500 miles an hour? Are you kidding me? It's by design. All of this is by design. It's all been suppressed. And the biggest tool for humanity that has been suppressed is anti-gravity. The U.S. Navy has patented anti-gravity. The patent describes a device that uses a microwave emitter to create a high-frequency electromagnetic wave through a cavity and create a polarized vacuum. This polarized vacuum in turn reduces the mass of the weight of the vehicle. The first invention that came out way before this one got approved, and the guy disappeared, and he was never able to answer the patent office questions, so it got abandoned. And then miraculously, a few years later, the Navy pops up with the same exact description, and it's approved, and they own it. These people at the very top of the pyramid are suppressing, oppressing, holding back these advanced technologies. They've been hiding technologies like...
If you have whiteheads, drink dandelion root tea. If you have blackheads, drink burdock root tea. If you have hair loss, drink nettle leaf tea. If you have dry skin, drink marshmallow root tea. If you have whiteheads, drink dandelion root tea. If you have blackheads, drink burdock root tea. If you have hair loss, drink nettle leaf tea. If you have dry skin, drink marshmallow root tea.
People in North Carolina spotted a pink dolphin. This is more evidence letting you know that something is changing in the ocean. I'm starting to believe that there is something inside of the water that's chasing all these fish to a different location. When you see this image right here in North Carolina, it is so rare. You can only see these pink dolphins in South America, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru. So the question is, how did it get in North Carolina? This is a dolphin brain, and this is our brain. As you can see, it's much larger. They are smarter than us. So seeing this pink dolphin in North Carolina is no mistake. That dolphin is not lost. Something is chasing it away. I just watched a video showing a dolphin water bending. I had no idea dolphins can do this. In certain countries, they even let dolphins assist with pregnancy. They believe that the sounds and the frequencies that come from the dolphins can activate the baby in the womb. So once the woman gives birth, the baby will come out with all kind of supernatural powers. Everything a dolphin can do, we can do. We just forgot how to do it. That's why they hate when we are close to dolphins. People in North Carolina spotted a pink dolphin. This is more evidence.
That's strange though, like a pink dolphin. I hope that's not Photoshop. That's crazy if that's real.
This is why you should not be eating seedless fruit. Eating fruit without seeds is like replacing a farmer with a scientist, because seedless fruit is lab grown. It requires chemicals like pesticide and herbicide to get sprayed on them. And these chemicals are so dangerous that people gotta wear suits to spray it. So they care more about this not getting on their skin than you consuming it, because all these chemicals actually seep into the fruit itself. In fact, the #1 chemical used is called glyphosate, which increases the risk of getting cancer. Everything living has a seed it can reproduce. But when these food scientists go in and change the entire DNA of the fruit, it is no longer a part of nature because now it's man-made. And it's also considered GMO. Seedless fruit is also more expensive than regular fruit. And you're paying for the convenience of not having to spit out the seeds. But watermelon seeds have so many benefits that you're missing out on by not eating them. So the truth is, eating seedless fruit is a finesse. And if you want to make sure you're only eating the best fruits and foods, I created a full grocery shopping guide. It'll give you all the best food and how to avoid all the worst food. And it downloads directly to your phone so you can always have it with you. So just click this link to get it for yourself. Love y'all, family. Enjoy.
Every dream type explained. Lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming occurs when you are aware that you are having a dream. Most people do not have lucid dreams on a regular basis, but according to some research, 55% of people have them at least once in their lifetime. With practice, you may be able to control a lucid dream. This can help you gain control over your dreams, particularly if you suffer from repeated dreams or nightmares. Nightmares are dreams that are frightening or unsettling. Themes in dreams vary greatly from person to person, but common ones include being chased, falling, or feeling lost or trapped. People of all ages experience...
You ever had that dream when you just get stuck and you can't move? Oh man. Them type of dreams is so irritating. Like you be trying to move and you can't move. Oh, them dreams right there is annoying. It's like, what? Run! You're like, and then you just stuck. Then you wake up out of your sleep being glad that that was a dream. Like, dang, I'm glad that was a dream. Real.
Nightmares. However, nightmares are more common among youngsters, particularly those under the age of 10. Girls are more prone to nightmares than boys. Nightmares can become an issue if they continue to disrupt your sleep cycle. This can cause insomnia and difficulties concentrating during the day. Follow for part 2. Every dream type
Moringa has 23 times the iron in spinach. Spinach has iron? No. Anything that has a pH of 7 plus is alkali. Anything that has less 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is acid. Spinach, acid. Why compare moringa with spinach when spinach has a starch base? It has no iron. Moringa has 23 times the iron in spinach. Spinach has iron? No. Anything that has a pH of 7 plus is alkali. Anything that has less 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is acid. Spinach, acid. Why compare moringa with spinach when spinach has a starch base? It has no iron. Moringa has 23 times the iron in spinach. Spinach has iron?
Buried bodies would sometimes be pushed further down into the ground to make room for more dead bodies. This would happen in big cities in the 18th century when graveyards were overcrowded and couldn't expand. And in extreme cases, up to 12 coffins would be stacked on top of each other in the same grave. Now, the bodies on top weren't buried deep enough and would sometimes poke through the ground. Buried bodies would sometimes be pushed.
In 1980, a Japanese journalist filmed an iPhone, specifically an iPhone 13, and this video is resurfacing on the internet. It is creating an incredible buzz. So in fact, this show was filmed in 1980, and it was around Hiroshima. You know that in Hiroshima there was a bomb in 1945. The entire city was deserted, obviously, because of the radiation. And actually, the show is about them going back to the place to see all the abandoned houses, the objects that were there, etc. And actually, at the time, the guy thinks it's a mirror because theoretically the iPhone did not exist in 1980. And yet they did indeed find an iPhone 13. And that's the most worrying part, that no one can explain how in 1980 the journalist could have found an iPhone. And the guy is puzzled by the thing because he doesn't know what it is. He really thinks it's a mirror, so who can explain this glitch in the Matrix, please? I've checked the sources. It's really a video from 1980. You can look it up on the internet.
Don't wake up in the morning and not know what you have to do. Have a checklist. So you don't have to spend energy thinking, what am I supposed to do today? You already know. You planned it yesterday. Now you can just get into action. Because if you're sitting there, oh, what should I do? Okay, maybe I should do this right now, or maybe I should do that right now. Now you're having decision fatigue about what you're going to do, and you may not even do anything. You may waste time. Have a direction for your day. Have a structure for your week.
You have to.
Have a day where you rest. Don't wake up.
You have to have that. Yeah. You have to have that. For real. This is like you just going through life just blind. Do your day blind, you know? You gotta plan. You know how you used to be in school? You just plan out what you was gonna eat when you get back home. That's how you gotta be, for real. You gotta plan out everything you gonna do before before the day starts, for real.
Right now he's the head punch Carson. About been Billy Carson. And his name is not Billy Carson, once again. His name is William Tyrone. His name is Tyrone and Carlson, not Carson. So again, they all play in character, and you saw this is a mugshot. This dude eventually they had him for fraud. So he was in Florida. He pretty much got booked over for fraud. So these are the people they dump in our community, and they playing these characters, and they have these folks making you think that they coming up with solutions and trying to come up with BS, because all these preaching is disinformation, talk about alien. And we all know ain't no such thing as alien. For those out there that know the truth, alien is a construct to actually devalue or to disrespect our accomplishment in the ancient timeline. Because we built everything. No goddamn alien built no structures. Our ancestor did that, and they look like us. But this is the same thing about destroy evidence. This is what you call the Reconstruction era. This is what you call the architect
or cover up. So they have to cover tracks, but they need people that look like you to do the dirty job. So now he come right in with the same beat ass telling you alien this and alien that. I mean, this dude got so bad, he even told you that Akhenaten was responsible to knock down every goddamn nose of statues all over Kemet. So it's just to show you, these suckers ain't playing. They come here to do a dirty job. When we all know the people that knock down all the nose are racist people that don't want people to see what phenotype are the ancient Kemet people, what phenotype they were. So they start knocking down them nose and them lips to hide the true identity. So this dude out of nowhere said, no, Akhenaten did that. So once again, he's here to do a dirty job. So we got to know all of them first in order to know the importance. This is the Clark County. This is public information. Anybody will be able to see it. So nobody make this out of their asses. So
he look like a judge right there. I'm not gonna lie. You know them judge people that y'all know what I'm talking about. You like a judge right there.
These are the people playing. This is the paperwork when he got booked and all that. So we need to know now. Right now, he's the head honcho telling you about all sorts of UFO crap, and it's all part of the major distraction to hide the accomplishment of our ancient ancestors. Because if we don't know who we are, who we were, then we are forbidden or completely bound to be in this position that we are here right now in America, in the bottom of the barrel, because they create a fictitious identity for us. The identity that we all operate there called black pretty much mean dead, pale. Then there's exactly the direct result from it, because we're not that. We are something way much more greater than that. So now let's just show you. Now we know who are these agents. These are three major pillars in our community, and they play a major role to the psyche of our children, including the psyche of people that's in our generations and beyond. So we need to know who they are in order to move forward. So this is why I bring them up here.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe this. Because Billy Crunchy has some good stuff he be talking about, so. But, can't believe everything you see on the internet, so. Who knows?
Why these niggas in my face? Or because So there was a new rare sighting of this Barbadale pink dolphin, or a school of pink dolphins. And it's like every day now we have new creatures, species, and specimens just popping up every day. It's kind of hard though, no cap. This really just goes to show you that we really don't know everything that's going on inside our oceans.
True.
And every time we do think that we know, something like this pops up and remind us that we don't.
How is it pink like that? Is it like shedding its color because of the water? Like, what's causing that?
No cap. Let's keep it a buck though. The bubblegum-licious ass dolphins actually go hard. I think I need one of them in my aquarium, in my fish tank, when I'm rich. And now I'm thinking, do they have other colored dolphins?
Right.
Like red, green,
now
blue,
I'm thinking
yellow?
that too.
Is this the only school?
Like, imagine seeing a sparkling dolphin. That'd be crazy. A purple dolphin, like, dang. Y'all think so? Probably was different colors.
Full of dolphins that's Barbie pink? Just so many questions I need answers to. But how y'all feeling about this hubba bubba ass dolphin in the comments? Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And remind
I'm 8 years sober, man. Yeah, I just kind of linger around and try to help people struggling. Yeah. Denial was a part of mine too. I used to make up stuff as well. But I mean, yeah, I'm here if you need me. Yeah. You got $1?
Wow. She gonna
I'm
get
8
that.
years
She gonna
sober,
get that
man.
drink. She gonna get that drink and get gone. I feel it.
Brother, everything they make right now, vegan, is soy.
Yes, and soy makes men effeminate. Like very effeminate.
What?
So yes. So when you start talking about things like vegan, I'm not a vegan, I hate that word. The vegan movement is a very, very bad movement right now. So you have this vegan movement where they giving you basically falsified meat. They making meats in laboratories. They changing the colors of these meats, and they trying to basically convince you that these things are meat without it being meat. And in order to make these things are literally made and fabricated in laboratories by scientists. Then they pushing the soy movement. Soybeans is crazy. For one, they are not fermenting the soy long enough. You know what I'm saying? Soy supposed to be fermented at least 5 to 6 years. What they do is they ferment it for about 2 summers, and then they put it on our people's plate. So we got a lot of vegans that's super unhealthy, and that's more unhealthy than people eating regular meat now.
Shit, yep. Brother, everything they make right now, vegan is...
Listen to this bullshit, yo.
From drones to airplanes, even satellites.
They really swimming in that watermelon. Wow. That's cool. That's like a pool to them. Like, it's literally like a pool to them. Wow. Oh, look at this. They really hugging. Oh. It's like I've never seen cats hug like this. That's dope. Usually when I'm seeing them, they fighting.
You're alive,
Wow.
baby! Get back up! We got work to do!
That's real. That's fun, man. That do look fun, though.
We got work to do!
Before and after they sold their soul, part 32, Lil Nas X.
Can you run?
Wow. We're trying to convince me the reason behind my lateness. Imagine that's a good excuse right here. Of being late to work. This is a good excuse. I would have recorded it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was late, you know. Wow. That's that many birds? How many ducks?
Discipline your thoughts. Stop thinking too much. Don't go into the past. Don't go into the future. Be in the present. Why? Because only then it's possible that the mind is free, the capacity is free, and now you can completely immerse into whatever you are doing. And this means you have arrived. Discipline.
Guys always want to sext you at the most inconvenient times. They'll text you something like, "Oh, I want to suck your areola."
Hematite is the best crystal for manifesting your reality, and I'm going to tell you why. Hematite is made of the same elements and minerals that the core of the earth is made out of. The core of the earth is what gives the earth its magnetic field in this luscious environment. The magnetic field of the planet is the only reason why Earth can have water and trees and plants on it, because it protects itself from the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun, right? From solar flares. So the magnetic crystals, you know what I'm saying, like hematite, they have this magnetic residue from the core of the earth because that's where they come from. So wearing these crystals will automatically help you, first of all, it will help you repair your magnetic field, because it'll help give your body new information or natural blueprint information on how to naturally protect itself from oncoming harmful frequencies, you know what I'm saying, harmful radiation. So when you wear crystals, when you wear the hematite, you will start to protect yourself from harmful radiations And then, since it's magnetic, hematite is a magnetic crystal that helps manifest and pull in your reality towards you. I say hematite is the best crystal for manifesting, you know what I'm saying, your dreams and realities on this realm. But you can manifest on different realms. You could ground things on different realms. But grounding is similar to manifesting when it comes to hematite. And hematite will help you ground and manifest like your desire and what your, you know what I'm saying, what's inside your blood. You know, your blood is iron too, so it helps you ground all that information onto this planet.
The way we choose to see the world creates the world we see. You are the universe experiencing itself. This life is about pleasure and meaningful experiences that expand your mind. Not everyone will understand, and that's okay. Keep on moving forward. Don't stop. You are not meant to live like the others. You are meant to live as yourself. Life is to be lived, not controlled. So stop trying to control those around you and focus on what's going on now, in the present. You must understand that people can only understand us at the depths in which they have met themselves. So, if you live off their praise, you'll die to their criticism. You are the architect of your own reality. So design a life that resonates with your true self. Embrace your uniqueness and let it illuminate the world around you. The way we choose to see
choose life and love on yourself naturally the way you're supposed to, and you will see the difference. Your poop is not supposed.
That's real. That's why you gotta really eat the right stuff, man. For real. Eat y'all fruits, man. For real. But how many of y'all can go 120 days doing that, though? Let me know in the comments, man. Y'all really disciplined like that? You gonna do some crazy stuff. I'm already can tell. You look to no good. Get out of there.
It's witches and entertainment and shit, bro. Real life witches. See, we think magic and shit like that ain't real, but they only told you that so they can use it on you. Real talk. We live in a magnetic world, right? So if we live in a magnetic world, how is magic not real? You get what I'm saying? Magic is real, bro. It's real. Real talk. The Super Bowl a ritual, sports a ritual, all that shit. The stadium shaped in a certain way to harness your energy. Real talk. It's witches and entertainment and shit.
I just got asked, does our gut cleanser tea help with leaky gut? Yes, and I want to explain why. It's all in the formula that we crafted. And as you can see in this bag, there is like this dust here. And what that dust actually is slippery elm powder. Now the slippery elm was put in there so that it can coat the intestines and relieve it of any inflammation and irritation, which is why you have leaky gut in the first place. Another herb inside of it is yarrow flower. And the reason why it's in there, besides it being a strong bitter, is that it has very nice astringent properties. Astringent meaning it is going to pull and tighten the tissues and close up any holes in the gut. This is going to allow you to absorb your food and your nutrients better. And in combination with the other herbs, it's going to soothe the walls of the intestine and also have a laxative effect, which is going to clean you out. I just got asked, does our gut cleanser tea help with leaky gut? Yes.
On today's episode of Random White Acts of Danger, we have Marc-Andre Leclerc. What does he do? Free solo. No rope, just vibes. And the thing that separates him is he don't just do it on rock. As you can see, he do it on ice, snow. The elements is nothing to this man. And margin for error, you guessed it, death.
I don't know how they do it, but they do it. That is a dangerous little thing he doing for real. This is dangerous. Man, I wouldn't even try.
Now, he's an absolute GOAT, and I don't understand why he doesn't have a climate statue, because look at this zoom out.
Oh,
he does
so
shit
that's
for the
how you
vibes.
feel.
He's like, oh yeah, I just want to go conquer this. He doesn't tell nobody about nothing other than his girlfriend. Maybe send a selfie to her, and then moves on with his life. I can't even see the dude no more. He's gone. Look at this shit. Just scaling up the side on some ice with ice picks and nothing. Again, no water, no food. How does people climb up mountains with nothing? I would need to hydrate. Maybe he takes some of the snow or ice. I don't know. But my hands are sweating. I'm freaking out because one mishap and it's over. My boy has a movie called The Alpinist, one of the best climbing movies I've ever seen. And honestly, I wasn't ready for the ending. And I'm just going to tell you now, unfortunately, he's dead. RIP to a fucking goat and legend. See, he's punching through some ice and snow just to get to the top of this mountain by himself with no rope or nothing. Thousands of feet into the air. My boy, he's the leader of all climbers. On today's episode of Random White Acts of Danger, we have Mark Andre.
I don't know how he did it. I'm gonna do it though. No rope, just vibes. He said no rope, just vibes. These comments is hilarious. What's the helmet for? You got a point. What is that? Let's go to the next video.
When people ask me what my favorite country is since I woke up, I tell them Sri Lanka. I did the most spiritual healing and growth there, and I wanted to create something to teach people how to tap into the ley lines and also decode themselves. But the longer I'm awake, I'm starting to realize
just looking at him like
maybe that's not my way.
There's no way people looking at him while he recording. Funny.
Ley lines, Earth's invisible energy grid. Our ancestors knew about it and built their temples, pyramids, and holy sites on top of this powerful grid system. I'm Jonah Rogers, light worker, activator, starseed. Follow me as I travel across the globe to explore history and culture, connect with fellow awakened tribe members, and activate these ancient, powerful ley lines. The adventure begins in Sri Lanka, the mystical Buddhist island nation filled with many holy sites, including Adam's Peak, Sigiriya, and Kataragama. Join me as I explore culture, history, and mysticism on this season of Ley Lines.
When people ask me what my favorite country is since I woke up.
Growing up, I've always been a quiet person. I never said too much, but I was always around. And to be real, all I did was just listen. And I know a lot about everyone without.
Working out at 7 a.m. solves 90%.
Just skip that copyright. Copyright.
Of your problems. Consider the dawn, the world still at slumber, the first light creeping over the horizon, a whispered promise of a new day. And you're already on your feet, lacing up your shoes, hitting the gym at 7 a.m. Why? Because 7 a.m. workouts are more than sweat and sore muscles. They're the catalyst for your day. The blood pumps, the body warms, you're alive, you're awake, while the rest of the world snores. It's more than physical, it's a discipline, a dedication, a silent oath to yourself. You're not just here to challenge your body, but to challenge the day. Every weight you lift, every step you take, every beat of sweat, you're setting the tone, you're calling the shots. You're not reacting to the day is reacting to you. Your mind is sharp, stress is kept at bay, productivity blooms. 7 a.m. workouts are part of your success. So lace up, warm up, step up. And remember, your day doesn't start with the sunrise, it starts with you. Working out at 7 a.m. solves 90% of your problems.
Doesn't receive bread, it dies. You die in your lower mind. Lifting the tongue is what shorts the circuit that will send the Kundalini energy up your spine. And you must do this. If you don't do this, your temple is dead. Let the dead bury their dead. To bring yourself alive, you must bring that electrical current up into your brain and activate the dormant brain cells. Trillions of dormant brain cells. Every human has them. And there's only one way to reactivate them. Once that oil ascends, and with your tongue up to the roof of the mouth, it enables that process, reactivation of cells, and you have light. Job 29:10, the voices of the nobles were hushed, and their tongues stick to the roof of their mouths. Job 20:12, the nobles, this is from my friend Richard at hiddenlighthouse.blogspot. Yeah, I apologise that I didn't really, com.au. Job 20:12, though evil is sweet in his mouth, and he hides it under his tongue, doesn't receive bread, it dies.
Rose of Jericho. Did you know the Rose of Jericho eases negative influences? It brings peace, it increases wealth, it increases positive energy, prosperity, cleanses negativity, abundance, and brings harmony. Let's get healthy, man. Rose of Jericho. Did you know?
Like I was saying earlier, like anybody that sleep right now, their ass is not gonna wake up. Like if you sleep right now, it ain't meant for you to wake up. You're not chosen. Only the chosen ones is waking up. And if you ain't get chosen, and if you ain't woke, that mean you wasn't chosen. If your ass ain't woke, that mean your ass wasn't chosen. If you ain't wake up by now, that mean your ass wasn't chosen. That's just what it means. You're not chosen. You're not one of the elite of us to do this mission. That don't mean you're bad. That just mean your ass ain't the elite. Only the elite woke up. The elite woke up. You see what I'm saying? Because we got the call. Motherfucking souls got the call. Up, time to wake up. We gotta go back in spiritual assassin mode, y'all. We got some ass to kick, y'all. Cause see, y'all don't remember. We are the original guardians of the motherfucking galaxies, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga? Who you think them other galaxies call on when shit got rough, nigga? They called on us, nigga. That's where they get this whole Avenger and Justice League theme from. X-Men theme of a team of superheroes. Nigga, where you think that shit come from, man? Everything come from us, man. I told y'all that, man. We serious, man, out here in these cosmos, man. I'm trying to say, and there's so much life out there, right? There's so much life and so many different realities around. There's so much, like, that you've been kept from you, right? Like I was saying earlier, like...
Shout out to Rashad Jamal. He was real, man. It just sucks that he really still gotta go through that, right? For real. Alright, y'all. Glad you have made it this far. Shout out to you. Okay. That is it for today's episode. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that. And I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. We'll keep doing these videos each and every day. Keep these videos coming each and every day. Right. Send a peace, abundance, prosperity, in a good healthy way. Make sure you take care of yourself. And if the weather is nice, get outside. You know, put your feet in the grass, do all that good stuff. Okay? With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.